In this session, we will see how to clone a repository on our local machine. What does the cloning means? Clone is another word or a synonym for duplicate. We duplicate to copy one thing from one folder to the another folder, word to word as it is. So on Git and GitHub, we use the word clone, right? Cloning means to copy a folder or a repository from one place to another. Now there are other two terms that I will be frequently using throughout this course, and these two terms are this local and this is the remote. What does the local means? Whenever I use the local machine or the local term, then it means our personal computer, PC or a laptop, right? So the local means our PC or a laptop. Or whenever I use this word remote, it means that any repository or any project that is uploaded on GitHub, right? These are the two most important terms that you need to keep in mind whenever I am using these two words. Like the local machine means PC or a laptop, or in a remote, it means that the repository or project is uploaded on GitHub, right? If this is clear, then we're gonna move on. Now, we're gonna move on the cloning. Cloning is a repository on our local machine. It means that a repository is uploaded on a GitHub already. The repository is already exist in GitHub, and we have to take that and copy that repository on our local system, like on our PC, on our laptop. How can we do this? For that we have to use this command, the git clone and some link. And how we're gonna use it, let's see. First of all, I have to come to our GitHub account, and this is my GitHub account. This is a sample GitHub account. And what I have to do that, I have to go our repository, click on this repository that I have created. And from this repository, I have to just copy the link of this repository. So what I have to do here, I have to click on this code. I have to click on this green button called code. And here you can see this is the HTTPS link here. And this is the option to copy this link. I'm gonna click on it and it says this link is copied. You can also use SSH, but we don't use it because HTTPS is the easiest way to copy or to clone a repository, and GitHub itself, the team itself recommends to use the HTTPS in order to clone or copy a repository, right? So we'll use the HTTPS, and I also recommend you to use the HTTPS. I've copied the link, and what I'm going to do here, I'm going to come to our folder. I have created a folder GitHub tutorial named, and what I have to do, I have to open a code editor. I have downloaded a VS Code. I am going to right click on this folder, and I'm going to just open this open with code. And whenever you just download the VS Code, make sure to check that box in which it says that it will gonna provide the open with code option on a file explorer. It will be more beneficial for you to open this like this. I have just pinned the folder on a one click, so it will be more convenient way to open the folder. Now I have just opened this thing, and yes, I trust the authors because I am the author. And now I have to just a little bit zoom this, and yes, now it may be visible to you clearly. Now this is the thing, like I have just made this Git tutorial named folder, and what I'm going to do here is I have to open a terminal. What you can do here, you can just view, and you can also use this terminal. You can open this terminal, and the terminal will be opened, and you can see it says that it is the Git tutorial. We are currently in this folder, and you can also check the version. You can also access the Git from here. If I write Git version, then it says this is the Git version. It clearly sees that we can access Git from this terminal. Now the very first thing that I have to do, I have to clone a repository, as I have copied that link from our GitHub account. And what I have to do, I have to use this command, like git clone command, in order to copy the Git. What I have to do here, I have to write the git clone, and I just have to paste that link. What I'm going to do, I have to control and plus V, and here is the link that I have copied from my GitHub account. And when I press the enter here, Then it says cloning into demo repo. And here we go. This is saying receiving objects 100% 99 done. Now it says that the cloning has been completed, and you can see this folder has been appeared in the Git tutorial. You can see this, and this is our README file that was a part of our GitHub. This is a README file. That's the exact same file that I have created on our repository. This is a demo repo repository, and this is the README file that I have created here. And this is the as it is by bit copied into our systems. This is how you can clone a repository here. And if I just take you to this folder, now you can see that this folder has been cloned here. This is the README file here in this folder, and this folder is a part of Git tutorial. Now the next thing that I want to tell you that this is not just the only file that is present in this folder, right? There are some hidden files. There are also some hidden files in this folder that are also cloned, that you can't see the hidden files, right, directly on the system, but you can see the hidden files using the command line. Now there are two types of files. One is the visible files that you can see here. This is the README file, but there are some other files also present here, and we just can't see it right now, and we have to access it through the command line. What I have to do first, I'm going to clear this terminal, and what I'm going to tell you here that you can use a command. This is the command called the ls. ls means list all the files, right? I'm just gonna enter this, and it just says this is the repository, and this Git tutorial. In a Git tutorial, this is the Git demo repo. I am just currently on a Git tutorial folder, but I have to go to our Git demo folder. That is the nested folder in the Git tutorial. What I have to do, I have to just change the directory. In order to change the directory, I have to just write the cd change directory, and this the demo repo, right? Just use the tab button on our keyboard, and it just autofill this thing. And when I just enter this, and then you can see now I am in the demo repo folder. You have to keep in mind that this is the most right one is the folder that you are currently working on. So if you are working on the nested folder, then you have to make sure to change the directory. And how you can change the directory, I told you, you have to use the cd command. Cd command is the change directory, right? I'm just using the clear command here, and this will gonna clear all the terminal. And now I have to tell you this. I'm just gonna use the ls command. I'm just gonna use the ls command to list all the files in the directory, and it says that this is the file. This is called the readme.md file that we can see. This file is present in this folder, but now there are some files hidden in this folder that as I told you before. And how we're gonna access it, I have to just use this command like ls minus hidden. I'm using this command ls minus hidden, and when I enter this, then you can see that there is another file that is named .git. So .git is a file that is a hidden file on this repository, right? On this folder. And what is the .git file? .git file is a file through which the GitHub tracks changes. The Git or GitHub tracks changes using this file, right? All of the changes that you have made, all of the commit that you have made is tracked through this file, right? .git file. This file is hidden, usually hidden, but in some cases you can see this file. I will share you on later how you will gonna see this, but this file is usually hidden, and you can just access it through the command line. I hope you understand this, how to clone a repository on your system and how you can just see the hidden files here. I hope you understand this session, and I hope you enjoyed the session.